Hi everyone, and welcome back to another day in the kitchen of Yum's Cuisine Island Treasure Pot. And today we have here some overripe plantains. So you know what we're going to make. Yes guys, plantain fritters. So we have here the overripe plantains, 2 teaspoons cinnamon, 2 teaspoons baking powder, half cup milk, 1 cup oatmeal flour, 1 cup all-purpose flour, salt, and we have here our twist to it. We're going to make this a sweet, savory plantain fritters. So we have here some shadow beni, pimento, nutmeg, thyme, garlic. Ginger also will go really well in this. So we are going to be back when we have this beautiful plantain mashed and ready for the other ingredients. So as you can see here, our plantain is well mashed and soft. It's very simple, as easy as that to mash the plantain. Now we're going to put this aside. We're going to check the consistency of the plantain. And as you can see, it is smashed really well. All those lumps are out, and we are now ready for the next step. We are going to put all these lovely seasonings. Let me show you all these lovely seasonings. We're going to put them in the chopper and we're going to chop away. So I'm back, and all of our herbs have been blended, and we're going to add this to our plantain, and we're going to mix it together. Stir that in and combine it. Yes guys, stir, stir, stir. This is going to give it that extra depth of flavor that's going to be really enjoyable. Now to this we are going to add our 1 cup of all-purpose flour, so we are going to put in the rest of that 1 cup along with half cup of oatmeal flour. We're only using half at a time, guys, to see the texture before we add all. You just want to add a little bit by a little bit to make sure that the texture isn't too hard. So you don't want stiff plantain fritters. You want them nice and soft. So we're going to incorporate that oatmeal flour into here. And guys, this is going to taste really good. You're going to enjoy this when I'm finished. So I'm back, and all of our herbs have been blended, and we're going to add this to our plantain, and we're going to mix it together. Stir that in and combine it. Yes guys, stir, stir, stir. This is going to give it that extra depth of flavor that's going to be really enjoyable. Now to this we are going to add our 1 cup of all-purpose flour, so we are going to put in the rest of that 1 cup along with half cup of oatmeal flour. We're only using half at a time, guys, to see the texture before we add all. You just want to add a little bit by a little bit to make sure that the texture isn't too hard. So you don't want stiff plantain fritters. You want them nice and soft. So we're going to incorporate that oatmeal flour into here. And guys, this is going to taste really good. You're going to enjoy this when I'm finished. So I've added that other amount of oats flour, and I'm going to incorporate in, and I'm So I've added the remaining of the oat flour, and I'm going to incorporate this into our mixture, and I'm going to be right back. So now that I've finished incorporating the oatmeal flour, I'm going to add some milk. This is just for flavor. You don't have to add milk, but that milk brings in some additional flavor. So I add a little milk. I'm going to put in that nutmeg. I'm using 1 teaspoon first, and then if it needs as I'll go along, I'm going to add. So I'm going to mix this in. Also into this, I'm going to put some cinnamon, 1 teaspoon or half teaspoon to start, and you add some more as you go along. You always want to add as you go. You don't want to put too much in there and then it can't come out, so you add a little as you go. And that's the way you always want to add your dry ingredients into your wet. And now I'm going to add my baking powder. This is 2 teaspoons baking powder. So you want that rise, that fluffiness. 2 teaspoons baking powder. I'm going to add some salt. I'm going to add 1/4 teaspoon salt. Just a little bit more. I'm going to also add to this some clove powder. Just a little tip. Remember, a little bit with the clove goes a long way because the clove spice is really potent. Okay guys? So we're going to mix this in and we're going to be right back once more. Now that's finished combining, and we're going to add ½ teaspoon of vanilla extract. Yes guys, if you don't have the extract, you can use the essence. That's not a problem. You're just going to use more because it is less concentrated. And I'm going to use some Angostura bitters. So I am back and I'm ready to fry these plantain fritters. So I'm going to test to see if this oil is ready because I had it heating for a while now. Now let's just do a little test with some of the butter to see if our oil is ready. As you can see, those bubbles that are coming up around the butter, you know that our oil is ready. So now we're going to make our plantain fritter. Now this butter is very sticky, so you want to use like 2 spoons or your hands and oil. But I'm going to be using a spoon. I'm going to be using an ice cream scoop and a spoon to get those as round as possible. I'm just going to scrape it out after and put it into the pot of oil. Now all won't be perfect, and that's not a problem. Can't always get perfection, but you can try as best as you can. Gonna get that ball shape. Yeah. Gonna put in about 4 more. We don't want the pot too crowded. 4 to 3 to 4 more. We don't want the pot too crowded, and we don't want the temperature of the oil to drop too much. And we don't want this on a high heat. You want it on a medium to low, so that the fritter could cook well. So I'm just gonna enter these, and then we're gonna come back as they fry. Okay guys? Now all is in here frying. I'm just gonna spread them out. I don't want them to stick to this bottom and scorch, so I'm gonna turn them. When I realize that they have that nice golden color that I want, I'm gonna turn them over. So I'm gonna leave them here until they are golden brown. I don't want them to scorch at the bottom, so you want to make sure that you push your, well, this is a skimmer I'm using. Make sure that you move them around so that they won't stick at the bottom and scorch. And then when you think that they're gold enough to your liking, you just flip them over. Very simple. Now you don't want to keep it on one side for too long because you don't want them to burn, because they tend to burn easily. So you just want to turn them over. See that beautiful golden brown color that has? That is what you're looking for. You turn it over so the other side could get that beautiful color as well. And then I'm going to come back when I'm finished frying to show you the results. Sorry if I'm blocking you guys. So I'm going to come back and show you the results when they're finished frying. So take your time, have fun, don't be tense in the kitchen, free up, put on some soca music, dance. Cooking is supposed to be fun. Yeah? Okay, so I'm going to leave these here and then we're going to come back. So guys, I've placed some more fritters in the pot to fry. But if you could peek right in the corner there, you could see some that is already done. And I took a piece of one, and guys, oh my god, this is so delicious. It's fluffy, it's soft, it melts on your tongue. It's really great, guys. Please try this recipe, you would not regret it. And that extra savory twist to it with those herbs just brought another dimension of flavor into this fried plantain fritters, guys. It's really, really good. So I'm watching the color of my fried fritters in the pot right now, and some are looking like they are ready to turn, so I'm just going to turn those and we're going to be right back. I'm back, guys, and these are the results of my fried plantain fritters. And they're so beautiful and scrumptious looking. Now we're going to make the shrimp. So this is my shrimp already washed with lime, and now I'm going to show you how to butterfly them. So you're taking a knife, let me bring it up a little bit closer. You're taking a knife and you're running it through the center of the shrimp. Right on the shrimp, center of the shrimp. You don't want to go right through. You want it where the shrimp will be able to spread out like this. This is exactly what you're looking for. Spread it out like this. Okay, guys? So now I'm gonna do the rest and I'm gonna come back ready to season the shrimps. So I'm back and I've finished butterflying my shrimps, as you can see, and we're gonna leave the tail on for plating purposes. You don't have to leave the tail on, it's optional. So I'm gonna leave my tail on just for plating purposes when I'm finished making these beautiful fried shrimps. And trust me, these shrimps are gonna be delicious. So I have here cut up today some chive, celery, shadow beni, or cilantro, garlic, and some onions. And I grind that up, and now we're gonna add this to our shrimp. So now that that is added, we are going to add our spices. We're going to use white pepper, garlic powder, Italian seasoning, black pepper, onion powder, cayenne pepper, ground chilies, paprika, adobo, all-purpose seasoning, and the Goya, the perfect seasoning. I'm going to also add to this for extra depth in flavor some ginger soy sauce and some olive oil. Now I'm not going to be adding any salt as yet because the soy sauce has some salt in it, as well as the adobo, the perfect seasoning, and the all-purpose seasoning. So now we're going to add these to our shrimp. So first here we're going to add some white pepper, and guys, I could eyeball by now, right? So I'm going to be eyeballing, but you can use your measuring spoon and measure approximately half teaspoon for each spice. But I'm going to add some white pepper, some black pepper. So I've already added my white pepper and my black pepper, and now I'm going to be adding some garlic powder, some onion powder, some paprika, and guys, remember, you need to eyeball to your own flavor, or if you don't know how to eyeball, that's not a problem. All you have to do is use 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of each spice. Yes guys, some chili, some ground chilies, chili powder. We are going to also add here the cayenne pepper, I'm just gonna put these aside for now. We're gonna add my favorite, yes guys, the adobo all-purpose seasoning, and a little bit goes a long way, as I always say. We're gonna also add the complete seasoning, a little bit goes a long way. And now we're going to add that olive oil for the depth in flavor. We're gonna add approximately 2 tablespoons, and we're gonna add that soy sauce. Oh, the depth that this brings to this fried shrimp, guys. Now bear in mind that all the ingredients with the precise measurements will be listed down below in the description box. And if you haven't as yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Take a break, click that subscribe button, click the bell so that you can know every time I'm uploading, and let's have fun. Let's just have fun. Cooking in the kitchen, cooking is such fun. It brings me such joy when I cook. I'm so happy, it makes me really happy. So because we already have all those spices, we're just gonna drizzle a little tip of salt, because shrimp doesn't really require much salt. It doesn't really require much salt, so we're just gonna put a little drizzle of salt. Okay, you can put probably like a pinch or 2. So now that we have all those great spices in here, we're going to use our hands. And yes, we know our hands distribute all that love and that Caribbean zest into your dish. And guys, this is already smelling so good, so good. So just imagine when that touches that oil and that, oh my god, those flavors are gonna raise. Yes guys. So we're just gonna set this here, because shrimp doesn't need a long resting time. So we're just gonna leave this here for about 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, and we're gonna come back. Shrimp doesn't need a long resting time, so we're gonna rest this here for approximately 5 to 10 minutes, and we're gonna come back. So I'm back, and we are going to prepare the flour now for this fried shrimp. So here we have here in this bowl 1 cup of flour, and to this we are going to add some spices. So I'm eyeballing. I'm going to add some black pepper. I'm going to add some white pepper, because you want the flour also to have taste. I'm going to add some paprika. And remember, we are all about building on flavor. We're going to add some chili powder. We are going to add some cayenne also, cayenne pepper. And we are also going to be adding to this some Italian seasoning. And there it is, the flour is ready for the fried shrimp. We're just gonna mix this up, and let me just set it aside for now. So I have here some egg already mixed, and to the egg I'm gonna add some milk. this is an egg milk wash. And for the milk and the egg, I'm going to add some adobo all-purpose seasoning, a little bit, and some complete seasoning, a little bit also. Remember, a little bit goes a long way. So I'm just going to mix that up. Now for this shrimp, I really don't need it to be rank, so I'm going to add some lime to this egg wash to take out the rank scent. So this is my lime slice here, and I'm going to add this to my egg. Not too much lime, and lime goes well with seafood, so this is going to be perfect in here. Then I'm just going to mix that all up. Mix that all up, and then I'm going to put that aside. And then I'm going to get back my flour, and we're going to mix this up. And now excuse the noise in the background, you guys. I'm living in the countryside where animals are out there, the dogs, the fowls, the cars, vehicles of course. So yeah, you'll hear that from time to time in the background. So let me just mix up that flour, and now I'm going to set it aside and get the shrimp to start putting on that batter. So I'm back, and now I'm going to flour these shrimps. So the first step is I'm going to dip it in my wet butter, and I'm going to put it in my flour. And yes, I'm using my hands. I'm going to put it in my flour. Flour it well. I'm going to dip it back in the batter. And I'm going to dip it back in the flour. Okay. Just like that. And one down. All the rest to go. So you see it's well. Flour pretty good. I'm going to get those flakes on there. So now this is ready, and I'm going to put it on a plate and continue with the rest, and I'll be back. So I'm back now, and I've already fried some of the shrimp, but I wanted you all to see the process. So here we go. Now we're going to put the battered shrimp into the pan, just like that. Now shrimp doesn't really take long to cook, so you have to monitor this. You don't want it to be burnt, so about 3 minutes in high heat, and the shrimp should be cooked. You don't want it to overcook, because then it's going to be rubbery, and you don't want that. No one enjoys rubbery shrimp. Okay guys, so I'm going to turn this. You can see it's ready to turn, and that color is really beautiful, as you can see. And that's it. It's simple as that. And this shrimp is really tasty, guys. Really, really tasty. So get your ingredients out and get to cooking. So I'm gonna finish frying these, and I'm gonna be back. Now this is the end result. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and click the notification bell to see when next time I'm uploading. It's yummy.